Alrighty then. Greetings and salutations, fellow neurodivergents. We are going to keep up with the theme of wrestling and SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. But instead of a repeat of General Manager mode, we will be doing some season mode. And as the thumbnail suggests, with the greatest professional wrestler of all time, Kurt Angle. Oh, it's true. It's damn true. New. We're going to play on Legend as a legend. We got an email. Kurt Angle, Mr. McMahon's executive assistant, Jonathan Coachman here. It's no secret that I've got a natural eye for talent, and let's just say that I've been more than a little impressed with how your skills have been progressing in the ring lately. I've notified Mr. McMahon, and believe me, he holds my opinion in the absolute highest regard. Therefore, I personally recommended to him that if you're able to win 4 matches, followed by one at the pay-per-view, you will be rewarded with a shot at the title. As is usually the case, the chairman of the board was absolutely thrilled with the suggestion, even going as far as to call the idea satisfactory. Let me go get some background music. Let's start the season. Alright, Kurt Angle versus The Big Show.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Monday Night Raw. I'm that barbecue-loving Jim Ross, here at ringside with Jerry the King Lawler. And here comes the Big Show, the largest athlete in the world. That's a quarter ton of humanity right there, King.
If you say so, but I'm not convinced that the Big Show's human, JR. He looks like he should be out running around a forest, scaring campers or something.
I wouldn't say that too loud about it. When you're that big, you don't have to take a lot of baloney.
The King has great commentary.
It's a tall order for sure, but this is going to be one heck of a match. I can promise you that.
Yeah, I know you're pretty high on this guy. And I gotta admit, he does look impressive. But he's got his work cut out for him tonight.
That's for sure. About 7 feet and over 500 pounds of it.
Let's go. $7 feet and 500 pounds doesn't mean anything.
This is
when
Jim
you're an
Ross here
Olympic
with Jerry
Gold
the King
Medalist.
Lawler, and we welcome you to live Raw action from Providence, Rhode Island.
Can you believe how loud these fans are, JR? They know they're about to see the greatest superstars in sports entertainment.
There we go. Work on the
The
legs.
Raw superstars never fail to impress. I can't wait to get started. You're not going to get him with that one.
That was the wrong direction. Oops.
I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as
So
objective
far,
as
so
I can,
good.
King.
Fun fact, Kurt Angle has the highest overall in the game at 95.
Win or lose this thing. And here's the pin.
Even outperforming Triple H's 94.
I've got to say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
And there's the submission. There might not be any way out of it.
But we're going to see a Right here.
The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of
On
time.
top of it,
That's right,
though.
JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it.
Uh-oh. Spoke too soon.
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR. They have indeed, King. He's
It's a
train
pin.
away from a pinfall.
No idea what that was going to end up being.
Is that? No, only two.
Oh, boy. These fans have got something on their minds, JR.
Well, they paid for their tickets, King, and they've got a right to say whatever they want.
Yes. Woo!
Look at the confidence radiating off this superstar.
All I see is an overconfident superstar who's throwing away the match by not following up.
And it's been reversed.
Come on. Right, another takedown.
I'll agree with you about the larger part, JR. He's about as wide as he is tall. I'd say he should take up sumo wrestling, but I don't want to see him in a loincloth.
No one's ever going to accuse Big Show of being a pretty little ballerina.
All right, brought him
I
down
think he's
again.
a great deal more agile than you give him credit for.
Well, he couldn't be
There
much
we
less. He's got all the
Get
grace
some
of
of
a
this
full
one.
outfit
Nope.
and half the size. He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. This has gone beyond just
Yes.
being a match, JR.
Another
I think
sleeper
these
hold.
superstars chin- Wow, there's a hold you don't want to find
damage
yourself in,
on it.
JR.
You sure go, King. We've seen many a superstar act out to this one.
There we
Sounds
go.
like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going on in the ring.
There we go again.
How many times? What a submission hold! Could this be a tap out?
It is if the hold can't be broken. He can't take this kind of pain for long. You gotta give Big Show some credit, JR. He might be slow and clumsy, but at least he's not very bright.
Oh, you're a scream, King. I'd love to see you try to say that to the Big Show's face.
If I could figure out a way to say it using only one syllable word, I'd
Oh,
do it, JR.
damn it, dude.
He's climbing up. I'm not so sure this is a
Moonsault,
good idea.
moonsault, moonsault. And I miss. No, he
A textbook reversal
Okay.
there.
Looks like they've slowed the match down a little. I think that's some good strategy right there.
It certainly is. I'm sure they're well acquainted with the old expression, fools rush in.
Is that why you always seem to be in such a hurry, JR?
I think I've eaten a little too much good hopeful on the barbecue in my day, King, to hurry anywhere.
No, he reversed it.
Can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their mind.
You sure can, JR. I don't think we'd have it any other way. This match has the potential to be an instant classic, and I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King? How can you insult the intelligence of these WWE fans?
Well, I heard that we gave them an IQ test, and the results came back negative.
Folks, I've got to apologize for the King here tonight. He must have gotten up on the wrong side of somebody else's bed this morning.
We got to respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage is a subject which you have to be something of an authority. Isn't that right, King?
Come on now, JR. A man doesn't know what true happiness is until he's married. And then it's too late. I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
Maybe
You're
I
right,
can
King.
bring this back.
These superstars seem intent on taking each other to the limit.
I love that attitude, JR. Go big or go home.
Well, these superstars sure aren't going home until this match is settled once and for all. This is a risky move. It could prove to be disastrous.
No chances.
Do you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
Still in
I had a
danger.
feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later. And I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. Oh, here we go. What a jerk. How about continuing the match?
I don't think he's in any hurry to end this one, King. And I don't think the crowd wants it to end either. I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of their minds, King.
Are you sure they can afford it, JR? You know, JR, when I saw this match on paper, I wasn't too sure about it. But it's turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
I'm not at all surprised, King. I knew this was going to be a terrific matchup.
He's got his opponent in position, JR. This could be it.
Angle slam! Angle slam! He just drove his opponent into the canvas. And there's a little something for the crowd. The best superstars never
I
do
did
their
it.
thing.
The best superstars also finish off their
Oh,
instead of giving them time.
yeah. A realistic count out, not a cheese one, not a last minute one. And he was just getting up to. Ooh, I like it.
Hey, what do you think they're saying, JR?
I think he impressed the Big Show here tonight.
Look, it's Chavo Guerrero and Navari, and they're beating Show's head in with lead pipes.
Big Show's too tired. He can't pipe them off. What's going on here?
Come on, JR, don't play dumb. It's obvious. He was in on the plan to jump Big Show all along.
I don't believe that for a second. He looks as confused as I am.
Hey, JR, what's Carlito doing out here?
That's it, Vince. See? I told you guys. As long as the four of us stick together, there's nobody on Raw that can stop us. And that's very, very cool.
This is like the lamest faction on the planet.
I don't understand a
Man.
damn bit of what just happened. We need some answers here.
The team of
Soon.
Carlito, Davari, and Chavo. Like, come on, man. They need Kurt Angle, but they're not gonna get Kurt Angle.
Hey man, it's me, Carlito. I just wanted to thank you for all of your help last week. Me and Chavo and Davari, we're sick of being pushed around by big domains like Big Show. We're gonna prove that there's strength in numbers. And now you got no choice but to join us and help finish the job we started on Big Show. I mean, come on. What are you gonna do? Try to explain things to Big Show? Think about it. Does he seem like a reasonable person to you? Good luck in your match tonight. We'll be watching.
Alright. I wonder what my match is. I gotta save because this is tough. I knew if I got into that ring, the Big Show was gonna hit me with that choke slam, and there's no guarantee that I could reverse it, and if he hit me with it, it would be enough to put me down. But I knew he wasn't gonna go for the choke slam and the count out on the outside of the ring. It's not in his programming, but I'm willing to do it. Oh. Just gotta take on another 500-pound man, but this one's significantly shorter.
Look at this, JR. He's coming out of the ring by himself tonight. What's happened to his friends Carlito, Chavo, and Davari? You know, the ones who helped him beat the heck out of the Big Show last week.
Now, you know that's not true. I think it's pretty obvious to anyone with half a brain in their head that he had no idea what those three troublemakers had planned last week.
Well, maybe that's obvious to anyone with half a brain, but those of us who have the whole thing know that he and those other jerks are up to something.
Alright, let's go.
The world's largest love machine. This.
destroy him. He's not the Big Show.
Good old JR, Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler, welcoming you to Raw live from Los Angeles, California.
I love this town, JR. And I hope I get a chance to audition some young starlets later.
Boy, you just never stop, do you? Personally, I'm looking forward to tonight's show. I think it's going to be a real barn burner.
It's like he read his opponent's mind. These superstars are putting on a great match.
There we go. Onto the outside.
These fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. These
Suplex.
competitors know that their paychecks come straight from the WWE.
Another seat German.
They're not going to love it down.
Yeah, but if they don't keep the fans happy,
If
There's another one.
the world would be an ocean. But that's not the case now, is it? That went nowhere.
this is going beyond just being a match, JR. So long, ref. Sweet dreams.
It's going to be a while before the referee gets up from that.
Yeah, sleeper.
He's got his opponent locked into submission, JR. This could be it.
It could indeed. He might force his opponent to tap out right here. Sounds like this crowd's got something on their mind.
Damage
King.
on this head and the torso.
Look what's going on in the
Reverse
ring.
that.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
He's stalking his opponent. You know what comes next.
There it is! The angle slam! I don't believe it! He reversed
Hit
it!
him.
And there's the cover.
That's all it took. Woo! Olympic Gold Medalist. Broken freaking neck.
Uh-oh. Here comes the Big Show, and he doesn't look happy.
Well, how happy would you be if you got set up for an ambush by someone you thought you could trust?
It looks like he's trying to calm the big man down, and I'm not sure how well that's going to work.
Don't fall for it, Big Show!
My God! Big Show just chokeslammed him halfway to China.
He probably wishes he was in China right about now. The Big Show is not the kind of man you want to make angry, JR. How the heck is he going to calm down this angry giant?
Alright, we got some messages.
Hey, what's up, Holmes? Chavo here. I guess you had to learn your lesson the hard way, huh? You think you're going to be able to convince Big Show that you're not with us? You better think again. So what are you going to do? You want to team up with us and take him out once and for all? Or are you going to keep getting yourself chokeslammed?
Nah, I'm going to try to explain things to Big Show one more time. I'm not looking to get chokeslammed again, but there's no way I'm teaming up with those jerks. Because I'm an Olympic gold medalist, damn it. Yo, Mimikyu, what's up? Hope you're doing alright. Waking an angry giant. Few superstars would put the Big Show at the top of their own personal hit lists, but that's exactly what Carlito, Chavo Guerrero, and Daivari did 2 weeks ago. And although they tried to make it seem as if Kurt Angle was a member of their group, Show isn't convinced. I got hot at Angle because I was pissed at what Chavo and those guys did to me 2 weeks ago, says Show. But after I calmed down a little bit, Kurt Angle played some voicemail messages they left for him, trying to convince me that I'd never believed that he was innocent, which I guess says something about how stupid these jerks are. But Big Show is wary about trusting anyone after what he's been through lately. My gut tells me that Kurt Angle is telling the truth. I'm teaming up with him tonight against Daivari and Chavo. I'd be pretty disappointed if he needed any help at those 2 runs, but I'd rather keep him right next to me, where I can keep an eye on him. It's gonna be a squash. It's Daivari and Chavo.
This is Carlito, and you just made the biggest mistake of your career, my friend. Tonight, Daivari and Chavo are gonna teach you what happens to anyone who crosses us. Just like your pal Big Show learned 2 weeks ago.
Ooh.
Kallepuk, man Devoriam. Fick me konim bizuni be man begin na. Agar shoma be Big Show fick me konim man Carlos ye Chavo dast bezani khodet khare khoda hasti.
Okay. I gotta make him tap. That's gotta be the solution. Let's save. Just by some case, we lose. That'd be embarrassing. Anyone on Twitch? No? Alright. Slide check. I have a bad habit of ignoring Twitch. I have all my chat boxes on one screen. Fix. There we go. Alright. Begin week.
You know, Carlito and Daivari and Chavo have been going on and on.
Alright, let's go.
Ooh, Chavo.
I got momentary. I need luck for the 6. I got my social. Oh. Yeah, good luck with that, because I know that can be difficult. But I've also known people that have gotten on it, so it's not like impossible.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Raw. Coming to you live from Seattle, Washington.
I don't care who rainy it gets, JR. Nothing's gonna dampen the spirits of these Seattle fans.
You're right about that, King. Especially not when we got such a great show ahead of us.
Oh, Chavo's got some moves.
His opponent telegraphed that one.
Belly to belly suplex, and he's already in the yellow.
You've got to give Big
He's
Show
already
some credit,
not
JR.
okay.
He might be slow and clumsy, but at least he's not very bright.
Oh, you're a scream queen. I'd love to see you try to say that over Big Show's face.
If I could figure out a way to say it using only one-syllable words, I'd do it, JR.
He countered that and made it look easy.
Love how easy that is to pull off.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
Chavo's
Got to
already
have some excellent
got
conditioning.
some pretty critical limb damage there.
He's a slippery deck. He's got the crowd and his opponent in a palm of his hand.
That can change in an instant, especially if you let your opponent catch his breath.
Alright, sleeper hold.
Uh-oh. Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
No kidding. This will rearrange your anatomy. These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell.
He's got his opponent in position, JR. This could be it.
There's the Olympic slam.
Angle slam. He just drove his opponent into the canvas.
Come on, show.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and
I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out. He countered that one perfectly.
well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy and
Can't
not
let
saying
Chavo
what's on
get
their
a
mind.
second win.
You sure
Or
can,
the
JR.
first win,
And I
rather.
don't think we'd have it any other way. Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth.
He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold.
We can see it tap out right here, JR.
Alright, let's get out of the ring.
Oh no!
That last shot busted him wide open.
It sure did, JR. And if I can borrow one of your lines, business is picking up.
This isn't business, King. That's a human being in there, and he's in bad shape now. The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR! You can't go long without tapping out to this.
He's not going to get caught with that one. It looks like he's
Put
sizing
him in
up
the
his
ankle lock.
opponent's ankle.
Obviously, I've had him
We've
since
seen
I was
this
2 and a
before.
half. I bet enough I've been able to grab
And
to
there
work.
it is.
And
The ankle lock! The ankle lock! After some of the things we've seen.
And here's the pin.
there we go. We win.
Well, as if we weren't already aware, Davari is sure full of himself.
He's full of something, all right. Oh boy, I think Davari's about to get what's coming to him.
Plus, how am I
And it
supposed to
couldn't
answer that kind
happen
of
to a
question?
nicer guy.
I didn't mean to upset you.
Oh my gosh, what a choke slam!
I hope everything works out.
Big Show might have just broken Davari in half.
I think the Big Show's gonna regret that, JR. The rest of Carlito's posse isn't gonna take too kindly to that.
Yeah, we destroyed them. Alright, I've earned 3 victories. I don't want to read all that every time it happens. Not every time it happens. Alright, what news story do we have? Davari injured. We're all rematched tonight. Backstage sources have just confirmed that following the events of last week's broadcast, Raw superstar Daivari has suffered serious injuries and will not be medically cleared to perform for at least 2 to 3 weeks. Daivari was injured by a chokeslam from the Big Show last week on Raw after the tag team pitted himself and Chavo Guerrero against Kurt Angle. Daivari's close associate Carlito has demanded a rematch against Kurt Angle, with Carlito in the place of the injured Daivari and Big Show banned from ringside as punishment for his actions last week. When WWE.com pointed out that having Carlito and Chavo take on Kurt Angle minus the presence of Big Show is not exactly a rematch, Carlito refused to comment and ended the interview abruptly. At one point he mentioned the judge being a nice person, but I really think people should actually just... Well. Save. Always save. It's a handicap match. Okay, I can deal with that. I'm an Olympic Gold Medalist, damn it.
You know, I'm glad to see that there's some sense of camaraderie here on Raw, and that Carlito and Chavo are standing up for their friend. That's very cool in my book.
I think your book might be missing a few pages, King. It was Big Show who injured Daivari, and he's not even involved in this match tonight.
Look, JR, Carlito's grieving right now. And I have to say, I think it's pretty tasteless of you to question his motives when he's still so upset about Daivari. Boy, I'll bet he's starting to think that he's backed the wrong horse. Choosing Big Show over Carlito's crew.
They're gonna give me a hard time about that now. I'm gonna have to cut that out, that music. If there's commentary over it, it's usually okay. But I kind of disassociated there for a second, so it's gonna be a minute before I can get some shorts out of this.
Welcome to Raw, live from Baltimore, Maryland. I'm Jim Ross with Terry the King Lawler.
I know I say this a lot, JR, but I think tonight's show is going to be the best one.
Leg damage.
You might be right, King. Of course, the Raw superstars always seem to find a way to outdo themselves every week, and that shouldn't be a surprise. And it's been reversed.
Reversed it.
I can't believe he countered that one.
He countered that and made it look easy.
German suplex.
Watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR.
I had a feeling this match was going to cross sooner than
Another
later,
one.
and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like. We're in the middle of a slot.
We could have a pinfall here, JR. I think these superstars are getting some
Some
feedback
leg
from the crowd, JR.
damage.
Nothing wrong with that, King. That's what we like to hear.
We saw that one coming.
Yeah, you thought you ate
Understand
with
why
that.
you like Carlito so much, JR. What? Did he lie to you and tell you that you were cool or something? He can pin it right here, JR. I've got to say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
How could you not be, King? These are some of the finest athletes in all of sports
All right, here's a
entertainment.
I
headlock.
know that, JR. I'm just saying that.
The submission is locked in. Looks to be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR. We can't go all the way up camping after this. Chavo's always talking about living
Oh, Chavo reversed it.
JR. But if I were his family, I'd make sure that his invitation to the family reunion got lost in the mail.
If you can't appreciate Chavo's ability, that's your own problem, King. Personally,
Damn it.
I think the Guerreros have every right to take pride in the way he represents their legendary family.
Ooh, Carlito.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really
Yeah, it's probably a good idea for you to tag out.
Partners coming in. Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans. Did you see that? Ring the damn bell. You can't let somebody get away with that.
I don't think the ref saw it, JR. And if the ref doesn't see it, it's not illegal. He reversed it. He's really cranking up the pressure on that hole, JR.
He sure is. There's no doubt he's looking for the submission right here.
This is good. Oh, man. I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some bad memories.
I can understand why, King. I can't even imagine the pain being inflicted here. And there he goes. The submission is locked in.
Oh, my God. He might make his opponent tap right here.
Yeah, he's down.
You got to respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage is a subject which you happen to be something of an authority. Isn't that right, King?
Come on, here's
Come
the pin.
on.
Could this be it?
I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of their minds, King.
Are you sure they can afford it, JR? What a counter!
Damn, Carlito.
He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold.
We can see a tap out right here, JR. These superstars sure aren't going easy on each other here tonight.
What do you expect, King? This isn't ballet, you know.
Oh, really, JR? Guys, tell me more about your in-ring experience.
Come on, Kurt.
I got a pinfall victory over Triple H tonight. Oh, boy, this is not going to be an easy hold to escape from.
It sure isn't, JR. I've been on the wrong end of that one many times. This match has the potential to be an instant classic. Look, JR, he's got his attention focused on that ankle.
And there it is. The ankle lock.
I understand
He's got
that,
it locked
too.
in.
Like, I hope it gets better.
Oh, talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
I hope you get the help that you need.
This will rearrange your anatomy. I've had many opportunities to see Carlito up close and in person. And I have to tell you, looks like he's trying for a pin here. A count of two, and the referee's hand
Nope,
was
he
coming
kicked
down
out.
for the three.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusion.
Well, judging from the shape I'm in, I don't appear to be doing too much of either, King. You're looking pretty fit, though, I must say.
Oh, boy. These fans have got something on their mind. He's got his opponent locked into submission, JR. This could be it.
It could indeed. He might force his opponent to tap out right here.
Come on, ref, get him out of the ring.
I beg to differ, King. I think Chavo's lying, cheating, and stealing days are long behind it. He's upholding a different sort of family tradition these days.
Yes! I tapped him out so quick. Tap, 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 tap.
What a sickening display.
Oh man, they're gonna run!
Hey, Carlito, Chavo. Next week on Raw, we have a no DQ tornado tag team match to settle this once and for all.
Wait, Big Show can't just make a match like that. That's management's job.
I don't think there's any way management would pass up an opportunity for a match like this, King. This one's got dollar signs written all over it.
Alright, let's save. Olympic Gold Medalist. Greatest professional wrestler of all time. Broken freaking neck. Oh, it's true. It's true.
These two have the look of a couple of men who just eaten their last meal, been read their last rites, and are waiting for the governor to call. They could be having a case of the liver tail.
I can't believe this is actually happening. This isn't a match, it's an execution. They've been forced into a no disqualification tornado tag team match against two of the toughest superstars on Raw.
I don't think that anyone's going to make me feel sympathetic towards Chavo and Carlito. But if anything could, this would be it.
Look at the Big Show. I talked to him earlier today, and he told me that he was really looking forward to this match. He says he's got big plans for his opponents tonight.
All of the Big Show's plans are Big King. He wanted to get his giant hands on Carlito and Chavo for a long time. And he's just moments away from getting his wish.
All right. I think I'm next, right?
Well, he's taken his lumps from every other superstar in this match over the past month. But when the smoke cleared, I think he made the smart decision when he chose to side with the Big Show.
Sure, gang up against the little guy. Anyone looks like a tough guy when they've got the Big Show watching their back.
King, why don't you just admit that Carlito's plan of strength in numbers didn't exactly go as planned?
I think the only numbers on Carlito's mind now are 7 feet, 500 pounds of angry Big Show. Plus, the pound of flesh this man wants his payback. I have a feeling this one's going to be brutal.
A big warm welcome to all our fans here in Phoenix, Arizona, and around the world. This is good old JR, Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
Whoa, I got to half the bar from the beginning
We certainly
with Kurt
appreciate the
Angle.
support. course, they guarantee that they're going to get more than their money's worth tonight.
He saw that one coming. He turned the tables on his opponent with that one.
You're not going to get him with that one.
Oh, cheap shot from Chavo.
And it's been reversed. He's a slippery deck. You've got to give him credit. He's got a lot of heart.
Yeah, but I don't think he's got much in the way of brains.
Excellent counter. What ring presence.
Choke.
There's the submission. There might not be any way out of it.
Big Show's destroying Chavo.
We're gonna see a tap out right here. Nice try, Skinny.
Well, I think he's going to have to hit the gym some more before he pulls that off.
I think these superstars are going.
He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold.
You can see him right here, JR. He's really cranking up some pressure on that hole, JR.
He sure is. There's no doubt he's looking for the submission right here.
Keep up the pressure. There's a pin. That's going to be a rope break.
Look, JR. He's got his attention focused on that ankle.
And there it is. The ankle lock. He's got it locked in. Oh, boy, this is not going to be an easy hold to stick, Tom.
It sure isn't, JR. I've been on the wrong end of that one many times.
That went nowhere.
Everyone says they can't take their eyes off Chavo, JR, and neither can I. It's a good way to wind up having something stolen.
I beg to differ, King. I think Chavo's lying, cheating, and stealing days are wrong behind him. He's upholding a different sort of family tradition these days.
All right, we're going to put him in this single leg Boston Crab again.
Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
No kidding. This will rearrange your anatomy. These superstars are
Oh, Carlito escapes.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quick.
I think he's going for the throw here, JR. Literally.
A huge choke slam. There's no question why it causes the Jones stopper. And there he goes. The submission is locked in. And there's the cover.
I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR. I guess it's their right.
You're damn right it is.
Yeah. We destroyed them. Carlito is going to tap soon. Probably a mercy. The Big Show destroyed Chavo.
Oh my gosh, JR. I can't remember the last time I saw something so brutal. I don't think there's a doubt in anyone's mind who came out ahead here.
I have to agree, King. And after what we've just witnessed, I don't think we'll have to worry about Carlito stirring up trouble around here again for a long time. What a man. And what a way to end Raw.
Waking an angry giant. Bigger is better. That's the old expression. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. That's what had to be going through the mind of Carlito when he hatched a plan to bring down the Big Show. But the cliche turned out to be an empty promise, as the angry giant won clear victories over Carlito and his allies, Chavo Guerrero and Daivari, with the help of Kurt Angle. Show stood tall over the would-be giant killers in one of the biggest Raw main events in recent history, proving the concept of strength in numbers was equally flawed. I don't know what the hell Carlito was thinking coming after me, says Big Show. I understand that when you're the biggest superstar in the brand, there's a lot of room for a target on your back. But seriously? Carlito? Daivari? Chavo? I've eaten meals bigger than those punks. I'm not scared of anyone or anything, says Kurt Angle. But when Big Show first thought that I was with Carlito's crew, I had to do some serious explaining, and fast. I'm not saying that I couldn't have held my own against him, but I will say that he's the kind of guy you want to have on your side and not as an enemy. Medalist. Broken freaking neck. Kurt Angle, executive assistant to the chairman of the board of Jonathan Coachman here. Executive assistant to the chairman of the board, Jonathan Coachman here. Congratulations are certainly in order as you managed to win 4 matches and 1 again at the pay-per-view. The coach always delivers, so as promised, I am now officially granting you your title shot. Yes, give me title shot. Revolution.
Monday Night Raw. This is Tim Ross here at ringside with Jerry the King Lawler. We're just 1 month away from WrestleMania. And here's the man who'll be going to the granddaddy of them all as the #1 contender for Triple H's WWE title.
And what a match that's going to be, JR. But WrestleMania is still 4 weeks away. And if I were him, I'd stay focused on his match right here tonight.
That's some good advice, King. If the challenger isn't fully prepared to meet the monster he's getting in the ring with here tonight, he might not make it to WrestleMania.
The goal is to try to unlock as much as we can. Here comes Kane.
And the opponent.
That's gotta be Kane.
Welcome to Raw and Boomer Sooner, everybody. This is Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler, and I couldn't be happier about coming home to Oklahoma City tonight.
These Oklahoma fans
Careful with Kane, he does a lot of damage.
Sports entertainment.
And they should be. I've seen the lineup for tonight's show, and I honestly don't think it could be any better. He's got that submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here. Uh-oh. Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
No kidding. This will rearrange your anatomy.
Do some damage to the legs now.
He's really cranking up the pressure on that hole, JR.
He sure is. There's no doubt he's looking for the submission right here.
Another submission hold.
Submission hold. Could this be a tap out?
It isn't. The hole can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long. Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
And if they're smart, they'll listen.
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one.
The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it.
Ankle lock.
admit it. It's a little... Oh, man. I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some bad memories.
I can understand why, King.
Those legs are damaged.
The pain being inflicted here.
I didn't really want to pin him, but
Takes the kick out. Was that 3? No? Come on.
of course it wasn't 3.
Look at this, JR. Can you imagine SmackDown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect. He's got his opponent in a pinning predicament. Just the pass. Is that? No, only 2. Oh boy, this is not going to be an easy
Sleeper.
escape from.
It sure is, though, JR. He's been on the wrong end of that one many times.
I don't
Now
even
there's
know
submission.
if the word monster. The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh, my God, JR. He can't go on without tapping out to this. Look, JR. He's got his attention focused on that ankle.
And there it is. The ankle lock. He's got it locked in.
I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long. You're
Yes. Tap, tap, tap.
It's the game. Triple H. What do you think is on the WWE Champion's mind?
Wow, what an impressive match. Is it too late for me to back out of WrestleMania?
Well, it seems like the champion's attitude hasn't improved since the last time we saw him.
If that's all you're gonna bring to the main event of WrestleMania, you might as well not even lace up your damn boots. You see this? This doesn't leave my waist unless I say it does. It's called the champion's advantage. If I get disqualified, I keep the title. And you get Jack.
Does that
But I
have
got a deal
Edge's
for
name
you.
on it? I'm pretty
You
sure it
go
says
to
Edge on
SmackDown
that
this
title.
Friday night and send my ungrateful ex-protege Randy Orton a message. You pin him 1, 2, 3, and I'll make our title match a no DQ match. But if you screw up, you're not getting a damn thing from me, except the beating of your life at WrestleMania.
The game has offered his challenger a deal with the devil. Will he accept?
He's not a fool. If he's serious about winning at WrestleMania, this is just too good a deal to pass up.
Despite all the backstage rumors that Kurt Angle, the #1 contender for Raw's WWE title, might cross bands and challenge Randy Orton this Friday in SmackDown, the Legend Killer shows no signs of backing down. I'm not scared of him, says Orton. If he comes to SmackDown, I'll send him back to Raw with his tail tucked between his legs. And besides, if he's doing Triple H's dirty work, he's already in bad shape. No matter what Triple H is offering him at WrestleMania, it's not going to be worth the price Kurt Angle will wind up having to pay for it. Events began to unfold this past week on Raw when Triple H offered to make the WrestleMania main event a no disqualification match if Kurt Angle defeats Orton on Friday. A cross-brand match between Kurt Angle and Orton would have to be officially sanctioned by SmackDown General Manager Theodore Long. As of press time, Long could not be reached for comment. We're winning these matches pretty quickly with our submission moves.
just received word that SmackDown General Manager Theodore Long has in fact agreed to this match as a way to cross-promote WrestleMania. And this man, Randy Orton, certainly seems up to the challenge.
Orton's not sweating nothing, Cole. This kid has gone toe-to-toe with the biggest legends in this business, and he ain't gonna back down from some clowns from Raw. I mean, let's face it. He may be the #1 contender on Raw, but this ain't Raw. This is SmackDown. SmackDown won't be intimidated by some Raw contender, and neither will Randy Orton.
As you mentioned, he's the #1 contender for Triple H's WWE title tag, but he's here to take on Randy Orton at Triple H's urging.
Yeah, how messed up is that? Who takes orders from the guy they're gonna be fighting for the title?
This sold-out crowd is on its feet here in St. Louis, Missouri. Michael Cole here with
Okay.
I'll tell you, Cole, these
I thought I ate with that. Okay, he wants to use submission move. That's not a good idea, buddy.
Show here tonight for these St. Louis fans, and I can't wait to get started. Great reversal. Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out of him.
No, Cole. He smells blood in the water, Cole. He's going straight for submission. And this could prove to be a decisive moment in this match.
You're not getting up.
This is one
I'm
heck of a
doing
match
more
so far.
submissions.
Sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight is?
Here's the submission hold. I've seen a lot of superstars tap out to this one, Cole.
You and me both, partner. And we might be about to see another one right here.
More damage to the legs.
I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the case, though.
And there's the submission hold. What a deadly move for this is.
I'm not kidding, Cole.
He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold.
And that means you gotta either dig deep and find a way to break. He's zoned in on that ankle.
Ankle lock.
The ankle lock. He's got it locked in. And there might not be any escape.
Oh, man. This is just about the last hold you want to find yourself in.
I can imagine. Just look at the pressure being applied here. I think for
Hands started to give out there.
This has been a great match so far. I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, Cole. But if you're going to be snippy, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Well, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that years ago.
Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean, trying to keep these superstars on the up and up, that's hard.
Well, it's easier to get some superstars to play by
Smacked him around a few times, Kurt.
If you're going to get on your high horse again and give us another lecture about playing fair, I swear to God, I'm going to throw up.
Is it so wrong to ask the superstar to play by...
He ain't taking any chances with this submission, Cole. Look at how tight he's got it
Yeah,
locked in.
tap out to the basic leg lock.
Here's your...
Gotta hand it to you. You made Orton look like the chump I always said he was last week. And now you've got yourself a no DQ match at WrestleMania. And since you seem to be enjoying yourself over there on SmackDown, how about teaching Batista the same lesson? I want to prove
He really just wants me to humiliate them and beat them. He doesn't really care if I pin them.
How do you think Batista feels about Triple H sending Raw's #1 contender fresh off a fight with Randy Orton after him, Taz?
I bet he's about as confused as I am, Cole. I still think you gotta be nuts to listen to anything Triple H says, especially if you're about to fight him for the title.
This is the second week he's come over from Raw to challenge one of Triple H's former Evolution teammates. And I can't say I blame him. Triple H has offered him quite an incentive.
Yeah, if he wins here tonight, he gets his choice of a match at WrestleMania. But I still smell a rat, Cole. If you ask me, I think he's making a big mistake invading SmackDown's turf like this.
He's an Olympic Gold Medalist. He won that medal with a broken freaking neck. He'll do whatever he wants. He can make everybody on this roster tap. Everybody.
A Mile High City, Denver, Colorado, is home to SmackDown tonight, and what a show we've got for you.
Without a doubt, Cole, tonight's show is going to be off the chart.
You know it, partner. SmackDown superstars are ready for action, and I can't wait to get started. I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
Alright, so I have to contend with both these clowns.
Doesn't mean it always ends the match. You sound like, oh man, this is just about the last hole you want to find yourself in.
I can imagine just look at the pressure being applied here.
Alright.
Man, his opponent looked like a punk with that count.
Hey, Batista's the bad guy. Doing eye rakes and crap.
I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
You're not going to hear me say this much, Cole, but I definitely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice, long feud.
I don't know how.
I don't think the fans like that one too much. I'm sure this breaks this guy off.
It should. These fans are the life.
He's going up, and what goes up must come down.
What a counter that was.
That was a
reversal.
risk.
Can he follow up?
It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen. And I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, anytime you throw these kind of combustible
There's the
rounds
German.
you're guaranteed to get a help. He's zoned in on that ankle. You know what that means.
The ankle lock. He's got it locked in. And there might not be any escape. And here he goes to submission hold. This should be a pivotal moment in this match.
It sure could. There's a lot of pressure being applied in that hole, Cole.
I don't want to pin him. I wanted to do the leg lock.
Three right here.
You stupid bastard.
Is that it? No, only a 2 count.
Now I can't do it because you
I gotta tell you, Cole,
bastards.
I thought I had this thing figured out. But now I got no idea how this is gonna end up.
Neither do I, Taz. And I think it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting.
No doubt, Cole. I've seen superstars get a huge advantage over their opponents and still lose the match because they got sloppy.
Anything can happen in WWE in a big moves.
And that's why you can't take your eyes off the action for 1 second. You never know when something new is going to go down. There's not a superstar in the locker room who can afford to ignore these fans.
Right about that. Without the fans, we'd all be out of a job.
These superstars are on top of their game. But only one
There we go.
is going to have their hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
Well, what do you want, Cole?
Bro, like, come on, reverse.
Everybody gets their feelings hurt. Wow, look at that submission. I ain't never seen it executed better.
Neither have I, Clark.
Start counting, ref.
Tap out right here.
You best.
When you see this level of competition, Cole,
You're screwing it.
there's no doubt that SmackDown's just
Oh, my. There's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now.
no doubt, Cole. If your opponent lets you lock that in, it usually means that they ain't got much left. You know, Cole, I asked you who you were pulling for in this match, but I think it's pretty obvious since the beginning who you're rooting.
He's going straight for the loading of his opponent.
Yes.
There it is, Cole.
Make him tap, make him tap.
Locked in there, and he ain't letting go.
Oh, my. The submission hold is locked in.
You say he's gonna get out of either, Cole.
He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the
Oh, so close.
That means you gotta either dig deep
This will make him tap, though.
or you gotta just flat out tap out.
right here.
And even if
There we go.
here comes Orton.
Oh, my God. What an
Jabroni.
This isn't right. I may not always agree with the motives of Randy Orton and Batista, but they're SmackDown superstars, and that's a SmackDown ring.
I can't believe Teddy Long would let a Raw superstar come to SmackDown like this and make his superstars look bad.
Everybody looks bad in comparison to Kurt Angle. So I'm an Olympic Gold Medalist, damn it.
I hope you've had fun invading SmackDown for the past couple weeks, because you're about to get a taste of your own medicine. See, Batista and I are coming to Raw this week, and you and Triple H had better be ready for the ass kicking of a lifetime.
To Kurt Angle from Teddy Long. Hey, playa, as you know, I've let you come to SmackDown the past couple of weeks and take on Randy Orton and Batista. And from what I hear, you did so because you're in cahoots with the WWE Champion, Triple H. Well, while it's true that your opportunities to mix it up with some of the top stars on SmackDown has created extra hype for WrestleMania, I figure that now it's time for a little payback. Tonight, you and Triple H can take on Randy Orton and Batista in a tag team match, playa, right there on Raw. I can't think of a better win for SmackDown than a tag team win over Raw's champion and #1 contender. And a week before WrestleMania at that. Oh, and don't bother running and complaining to Shane McMahon. I know he may be looking after things over on Raw these days, but this match has already been approved by the WWE Board of Directors. So there ain't anything you can do about it. Holla, holla, holla. Yeah. I'm going to make them tap. That's what's going to happen. Let's go.
Batista
Ending career, Sarah. Hey, what's up? Your YouTube name? Oh, my YouTube. Or who's your YouTube
It
name?
seems to me that the shoe's on the other foot tonight.
This is great. He's gonna have a chance to embarrass not one, but two of SmackDown's top superstars right here tonight on Raw.
There's no question why they call this man the Cerebral Assassin. He's had the #1 contender for his own title doing his dirty work for him for weeks now.
You're only telling half the story, JR. Triple H offered him some pretty nice perks for doing those favors. And when you're facing the game for the title at WrestleMania, you gotta take every advantage you can get.
Yo, what's up? Just chilling. Doing some, trying to unlock the things, the unlockables in SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. So we can improve our future general manager mode streams. I want to get Mr. Perfect and Bret Hart, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
All right, Triple H. I played your little game, and now I want what's coming to me. The way I figure, we got some business to settle. And it's all about our title match at WrestleMania.
Fine with me. You know, I gotta admit, I didn't expect you to be able to handle Batista the way you did last week. And that chair shot to Orton was just priceless. And now I'm starting to regret making the offer that I made. But as you know, I'm a man of my word. So what's it gonna be, chump? When you step into the ring with the game for the greatest prize in this industry, in the biggest match of all time, what kind of match is it gonna be?
Let's make it. We're gonna go with the no disqualification.
It's been a while since we've seen SmackDown's Randy Orton on Raw, King. It looks to me that the Legend Killer is ready and spoiling for a fight.
Yeah, but he's getting into the ring with a man with whom he shares a lot of history and one historic grudge, Triple H.
Good Lord! It's been so long since I've seen Batista up close and in person that I forgot what a physical specimen he is. I think he's only gotten more impressive, and that's saying something.
He may be an animal, but don't forget, Triple H taught Batista everything Batista knows. Unfortunately for Batista, Triple H didn't teach him everything Triple H knows.
All right. Let's make him tap.
Welcome to Raw, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming to you live tonight from Carhelia, from Raleigh, North Carolina.
We should have booked this show for Triple H might be the greatest superstar of his generation. I think that in the future, superstars are going to talk about Triple H the way superstars from Triple H's generation talk about Ric Flair.
The idea that Triple H might potentially become a role model to the next generation turns my stomach.
Uh-oh. Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
No kidding. This will rearrange your anatomy. What a reversal.
Come on. There we go.
He's really cranking up the pressure on that hole, JR.
He sure is. There's no doubt he's looking for the submission right here. He's got the crowd and his opponent in a palm of his hand.
That can change in an instant, especially if you let your opponent catch his breath. That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hole to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hole, it takes its toll on him. What a submission hold! Could this be a tap out?
It isn't. The hole can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long. I'm not sure oh my gosh, JR.
Oh no, he got the RKO on Triple H.
Oh, man. I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some bad memories.
I can understand why, King. I can't even imagine the pain being inflicted here. You're not going to get him with that one.
Damn.
This match has the potential to be an instant classic, and I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King? How can you insult the intelligence?
Here's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't. And there's a little something.
No, I don't want to taunt.
The best superstars never ignore their pain.
The best superstars also finish off their opponents instead of giving them time to recover. He countered that one perfectly.
Damn it. Get in here. Get in here. Stop this.
I'm trying to remain as objective as I can, King. I'd rather see a good competitive matchup than see a particular superstar win. Oh,
He's got his opponent in position, JR. This could be it.
angle slam! Angle slam! He just threw his opponent into the canvas!
Yeah, thanks for letting them. Thanks for letting them.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring,
Bastard.
JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
Get in here. Ref, do your fucking job.
They sure don't. We've seen more than one superstar taken out of here on a...
All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action. This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it. Oh no, what's he gonna do here?
Bullshit.
Batista bomb.
Get in here. Get in here. Get in here. Get in here. Stop this.
This could be a pinfall. He's stalking his opponent. You know what comes next.
There it is, the angle slam. I don't believe it.
Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard to guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, Jake? I don't know if his opponent...
How is he able to do that? Yeah, screw you. I'm glad you got glitched there, you piece of shit.
What a match that was, King. Orton and Batista are going to be bringing some bruises back with them to SmackDown, that's for sure.
Yeah, get
He went
wrecked.
through the ringer, no doubt about it. Triple H has risked his champion's advantage at WrestleMania for the sake of teaching his former Evolution teammates a lesson. Talk about holding a grudge.
And now I have to wonder whether or not Triple H might have given up too much.
Oh my gosh!
Damn it, I knew it was too good to be true. Triple H is going after him with that damn sledgehammer.
Triple H is absolutely destroying his WrestleMania challenger with that sledgehammer.
This just isn't right. But considering his recent actions, there might be some unsympathetic SmackDown fans in the crowd.
Did he really think Triple H wasn't just waiting for his chance to do something like that? They're competing for the WWE title at WrestleMania this Sunday.
King gets cut off. Yeah. I'll make him pay for that. Well, you've got your medical clearance, but only just barely. To be absolutely clear, neither the board of directors nor myself recommends that you further risk injury tonight by competing in your scheduled match against Triple H. If you choose to ignore this suggestion, your championship match will take place as scheduled. Shane O'Mac. Let's see how quickly I can beat him.
It comes only once a year, the showcase of the immortal. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event of WrestleMania. I'm ready. The King is ready. And despite the events that transpired last week, you better believe that this superstar is ready for the fight of his life.
You know, JR, after what Triple H did to him with that sledgehammer on Monday, I can't believe he's even standing, let alone walking down the ramp for a title match at WrestleMania.
That's the fighting heart of a champion, King. You can't pass up an opportunity like this one. And I have to believe he's got some payback in mind for Triple H. The Cerebral Assassin's going to WrestleMania as the WWE Champion. But will he leave here tonight with his title? We've seen his maneuvering over the past few weeks in anticipation of this match. But you have to wonder if Triple H has lit a fire under his opponent that started to burn out of the game's control.
You're kidding, right? My money's on Triple H. I mean, let's face it, he suckered his opponent into running himself ragged doing his dirty work all month.
I hate to agree with that, King, but you might be right. Triple H knows he's injured, and now he's easy pickings for the game. He's not going to get caught with that one.
There we go. Sleeper.
Well, there's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this.
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. I've got to say, JR, I'm really impressed by what...
The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR! You can't go on without tapping out to this!
These superstars are going to put each other
All
through
right,
wrestling
reverse,
hell
reverse.
tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
DDT.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If if you're too proud to admit that it's not your... Look, JR, he's got his attention focused on that ankle.
And there it is. The ankle lock. He's got it locked in. I think this crowd...
I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hole. Excellent count. What ring presence. What a reversal.
Another leg lock.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR? He's got that submission hold locked in. He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here. He's really cranking up the pressure on...
It looks like he's sizing up his opponent's ankle. We've seen this before.
We certainly have, JR. And there it is. The ankle lock. The ankle lock. That submission is locked in, JR. And this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you.
You got to respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices.
There we go. He's about to tap.
Athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And married.
Tap out.
He did it! He did it! A new champion is crowned right here on the grandest stage of them all. My God, what a match!
I don't believe it. How the heck did he pull that off?
I have no earthly idea, King. It seems practically superhuman. But one thing's for sure, he beat the game at his own game.
He's an Olympic Gold Medalist. He's the best in the world. Damn it.
It's one for the books, King. This is one WrestleMania that will never be forgotten.
Game over. Kurt Angle plays the game at Mania. Triple H has long been known as the Cerebral Assassin, a superstar who lets nothing stand in between him and ultimate success in the sports entertainment industry. But it was the game who got played at WrestleMania when Kurt Angle defeated him for the WWE title in front of millions of fans worldwide. Triple H thought he was going to wear me out by sending me after Batista and Orton in exchange for offering me advantages for our title match, says Kurt Angle. But he obviously failed to realize that there's no one in this business who can touch me. And all Triple H did was give me the opportunity to prove that on Raw, on SmackDown, and at WrestleMania. I've got to give Kurt Angle his props, says Batista. He walked right into the Lion's Den and gave me and Randy Orton a hell of a fight. But now that he's won the WWE title, he better keep himself on Raw if he knows what's good for him. I'm not the only guy on SmackDown who'd love the chance to steal Raw's top title away. And if he ever shows his face on Friday nights, that's exactly what's going to happen. Let's save, and I think we've got enough for one more month. I hope it's Backlash. Rescue the princess. Vince McMahon to announce Legends Initiative on Raw. WWE Chairman Vince McMahon has invited all WWE superstars from both bands to join him on Raw tonight, where he will announce a new Legends initiative in WWE. This is an exciting opportunity for WWE superstars of the present to meet the legends who helped make this company what it is today, said McMahon in a statement. I hope that both Raw and SmackDown superstars will participate fully in this exciting new venture. Part of the new initiative involves placing legends in main event matches on Raw and SmackDown from this point on. These are the biggest names I've ever crafted in sports entertainment, so it's only fitting that they share the top spots on Raw and SmackDown rosters. Several of the current Raw and SmackDown superstars contacted by WWE expressed dissatisfaction with McMahon's decision, but none would speak on the record for this article. Alright, from Stephanie McMahon. Hey champ, I think my dad's making a huge mistake with this Legends initiative, and I'm hoping that you can help me show him the error of his ways before it's too late. I'll look for you backstage at Raw tonight.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you're cheering for him. Well, that's exactly why I've decided to go forward with this Legends initiative. I believe that it's long past time to bring back to the ring the legends that, along with my genius, helped make the WWE what it is today. Many of our younger fans have never seen some of these legends perform, and I...
It's Stephanie McMahon. What's the billion-dollar princess doing here on Raw? And what's he doing with her?
Oh, Dad, you just don't get it, do you? You're just too old-fashioned to connect with today's WWE fans. Our fans don't want to see a bunch of superstars from 20 years ago. They want to see the best of what WWE has to offer today, such as the champion standing next to me.
Stephanie, how dare you come out here and talk to me like that? Have some respect. If not for your own father, then for the history of this business.
Oh, I respect history, Dad. And I respect that the old fossil would be history if he got into the ring with the champ here.
All right, then, you're on, young lady. Let's start the damn match right now.
Did you hear that, King? It's going to be a clash of old school and new school right here, right now on Monday Night Raw. Even though one of these superstars is a champion, the belt won't be at stake, will it? I mean, this isn't an officially sanctioned title match.
Alright, how quickly can I beat The Rock?
Ladies and gentlemen, Raw has come home for one of the biggest events of the year, live in the heart of New York City.
They don't come any bigger than the biggest, JR, and they don't get any better than the superstars of Raw.
They sure don't, King. New Yorkers don't impress easily, but there's no doubt in my mind that the Raw superstars are more than up to the task.
Use some submissions.
This is going to be... Oh, man. I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some bad memories.
I can understand why, King. I can't even imagine the pain being inflicted here. A textbook reversal there.
It's not going to work again.
saw that one coming. So, JR, are you enjoying the match?
This could be a pinfall.
There we go.
I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hold.
I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway. This is here's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure go, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this. Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact that Raw is the dominant brand.
All right, take it easy.
Oh, there's no doubt about that.
Good night.
JR. There's not a superstar on the SmackDown roster who can hold a candle to Raw's finest.
I wouldn't go that far, King. There are quite a few SmackDown superstars who I'd love to have on Raw.
Oh, come on, JR. Why would you want to lower the tone of the Raw locker room by bringing in some losers from SmackDown?
King, next time you call The Undertaker, Kurt Angle, and Chris Benoit losers, make sure you give me some warning so I can get the hell out of here before you do it. I don't want to be any part of what that's going to get. He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold.
We can see a tap out right here, JR.
The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR. You can't go long without tapping out to
Thought I was
this.
gonna get another ankle lock there, but I didn't.
Fans are being shy about saying what's on their mind. What a submission hold! Could this be a tap out?
And he taps.
Here's your winner.
All right, now listen to me, champ. I don't know who the hell you think you are, and I don't know what line my daughter Stephanie fed you to get you to go along with this scheme, but tonight, I want you at SmackDown, ready to compete in a handicap match against two of my hand-picked legends. If you don't have the proper respect for the legends who helped make this company great, by God, I'll see that they beat it into you tonight.
All right.
Hey, champ. I just heard that my father's planning to set you up in some kind of handicap match tonight on SmackDown against two of his has-beens. But don't worry. Despite what he says, I found a SmackDown superstar who's willing to team up with you and make it a tag team match. And listen, I really appreciate you going along with this. I know that if we keep it up, we'll make my dad realize that the spotlight should be on WWE's present and not its past.
All right. Booker T and Kurt Angle. Okay.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Asbury Park, New Jersey, weighing in at 3.
Weird. No music. No Cactus Jack music. Boo. Like, if they couldn't get their music, they should have just scrapped the idea. Left Mick Foley in the game, forget the other faces of Foley. I would have rather had other legends.
From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Just like 2006 didn't need 3 versions of Hogan. If I want to play as retro Hogan, I'll play a game that's like retro, that's based in like the 80s.
Good evening to our fans.
Legends Challenge 64.
Michael Cole and Taz at ringside, and what a show we've got for you tonight. Hey, partner?
Hey, Cole, it's pretty funny. You said, hey, you know what Canadians do? Hey, you know, hey.
What can I say, Taz? The enthusiasm of these Vancouver fans is contagious. I can't remember the last time I saw a crowd this pumped up for SmackDown action.
He smells blood in the water, Cole. He's going straight for the submission.
And this could prove to be a decisive moment in this match.
He dodged that bullet.
And there's the reversal.
Wow, great reversal.
I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their...
Oh, man. This is just about the last hold you want to find yourself in.
I can imagine. Just look at the pressure being applied here.
All right.
And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is.
Not kidding, Cole.
Get him, Book.
Oh my, this
Book.
submission hold is locked in.
And this ain't easy to get out of either, Cole.
You know, Taz, I've met Mick Foley and I've met Cactus Jack. And even though they might share the same body, they're two completely different people.
It sounds crazy, but I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like a split personality thing or something.
What a deadly submission hold this is. We don't see it tap out right here.
Won't surprise me one bit. The longer you stay in this, the more risk you have for serious injury.
I think we're
All
hearing
right.
the First Amendment in action here tonight, Taz.
It's a great thing to hear, Cole. I'm all in favor of freedom of expression, whether I agree with what they're saying or not.
German suplex.
Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well.
And having to deal with emotional as well as you ain't taking any chances with this submission, Cole. Look at how tight he's got it locked in.
Booker
I see
T.
that, Taz. I wouldn't be
Dude,
surprised
we
if
would
that
have won that if you did your job.
Let me tell you something right now. I've been in that ring with Bam Bam Bigelow.
Ref.
The last place you want to find yourself.
Bigelow has built his reputation on the broken bodies of his opponents.
And he ain't done building yet neither.
Get in here, Booker T, because this ref sucks.
Wow, right here.
Of all Mick Foley's different personas, none are as ruthless and depraved and as violent as Cactus Jack.
Yeah, you're right on the money. He zoned in on that ankle. You know what that means.
The ankle lock. He's got it locked in, and there might not be any mistake.
Wow, look at that submission.
No!
Never seen it executed.
Ugh.
Here,
Risk.
my partner, and this might be enough to get the tap out right here.
I think you fans have got a little something they want to share with us.
If they're right, Taz, they paid for their tickets after all.
Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me,
And here we go with the submission hold. This could be a...
it sure could. There's a lot of... He's soaking his opponent down, Paul.
And here it comes. Angle slam. Angle slam.
The ref, not the ref, you idiot.
You know, Paul, I asked you who you were pulling for in this match, but I think it's pretty obvious since the beginning who you're rooting for.
I never claimed to be completely objective, Taz.
He's going for the submission.
And he might...
Tap out, you're done.
Here are your winners.
Legends Battle Royal tonight on Raw. WWE Chairman Vince McMahon has announced that the main event tonight on Raw will be a 6-man Battle Royal pitting 5 WWE legends against the man who turned out to be a thorn in Mr. McMahon's side, Kurt Angle. I don't care if Kurt Angle is a champion or not, says Mr. McMahon. I won't stand back and do nothing as he disrespects me or some of the legends that helped make the WWE what it is today. There's no doubt in my mind that a Battle Royal featuring a collection of legendary talent like this will convince Kurt Angle and my daughter Stephanie that this is an argument they are simply not going to win. In fact, I'll be surprised if they even show up. When reached for comment on her father's statement, Stephanie McMahon replied, I guess my dad's in for a surprise then, because we'll be there on Raw tonight. There's no way we're just going to sit back and watch a bunch of over-the-hill has-beens take over the main event. Alright, I'm going to take a quick smoke break, a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Hit the like button. It helps out the channel. Stay away from that red 40, and I'll be right back. Alright. Let's save again, just to be sure. You can never save too much. Unless you corrupt your save file. Then maybe you've saved too much. That's not going to happen here. Alright, let's go. Let's do it. Alright, Kurt Angle versus The Rock versus Bam Bam Bigelow versus Cactus Jack versus Stone Cold versus Bret Hart. Wonder if I can tap them all out.
And the opponent.
Bang bang. eventually the match will start. Entrances are great unless you're a live streamer. They get mogged by YouTube's copyright.
Welcome to Raw, live tonight from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I'm Jim Ross, here with Jerry the King Lawler. I love Fort Lauderdale, JR. Well, spring break only comes once a year, but Raw brings the excitement with it wherever we go, and tonight is no exception.
Yeah.
You're not going to get him with that. He's got that position hold locked in. He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here. The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time. That's right,
Bam Bam's finally getting his way back to his feet.
Excellent counter.
Bam Bam reverses.
These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball,
Oh, The Rock already hit the rock bottom on Stone Cold.
it's like he read his opponent's mind. He's a 3 count.
He's gonna pin Stone Cold.
Was that 3? No. Come on. Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
Alright, we got Cactus Jack and a sleeper.
A textbook reversal bash. That's radiating off this superstar.
All I see is an overconfident superstar who's throwing away the match by not
Damn it.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this
Alright, let's put Bam Bam in this headlock.
He's really cranking up the pressure on that hole, JR.
He sure is. There's no doubt he's looking for the submission right here.
Got him.
He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold.
Right here, JR. Oh, man. I've been in this hole before, JR.
Oh, I really hit a wall as I was getting ready to tap him out there.
I can't even imagine the pain being inflicted. This could be it. He might force his opponent to tap out right here. And
Bam
then
Bam's out. Bret Hart gets the stunner.
Stone Cold Stunner. Can you believe it? He may get the 3 count here.
I want Bret Hart. Bret Hart's mine.
This, JR. Can you imagine SmackDown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect intended.
Oh, no, he got out of it.
Dominant brand of sports entertainment.
And you hit the nail right on the head there, JR. The dominant brand. Not the slightly better brand or the sort of superior brand.
Absolutely not.
Yes.
Submission is locked in, JR. And this is a tough hole to break.
This is very exhausting.
Even if you break the hole, it takes its toll on you. He countered that and made it look easy. This is a classic matchup, King.
Ah, he got out of the ankle lock again.
He's taken every advantage in this.
Uh-oh. Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
No kidding. This will rearrange your anatomy. That went nowhere. Sounds like
No.
this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Alright, I tried to eliminate everybody myself, but no such luck.
There's the ripper. Oh no. You know what's coming next.
Rock bottom. Rock bottom. This one's over. And here's the pin.
I think I know who's going to win this one, JR.
Oh, really? Enlighten us, King.
Wait a Why are you so eager to hear my prediction?
Because I want to know who's going to win.
You gotta be careful
And
here.
9 times out of 10, it's not the superstar you pick.
Go fight me, Rock. Fight Cactus Jack.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself. Because all the same
No,
to you,
Cactus
King.
Jack got up.
Some guys stick.
He's got the crowd and his opponent in the palm of his hand.
That can change in an instant, especially if you let your opponent catch his breath. I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hole. I can't believe that anyone in their right mind would get into the ring against Cactus Jack.
Maybe his insanity is contagious, JR. That sure would explain a lot.
Hope Cactus hits him with that finisher.
We've seen in this ring, JR.
Oh, not me, not me. Don't hit me.
Not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
Here it comes, King. The most electrifying move in sports entertainment.
Here it is.
Yeah, but he's gonna hit Cactus Jack.
I've got to admit it. I'm electrified, JR. I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
That's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their
I gotta keep
hard-earned
Cactus Jack in here as long as The Rock has that
and without
little damage done on him.
He could pin him right here, JR.
There's the kick out. I thought that was it for sure.
Yes!
Wow, there's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this one. I think he's
No! 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 No. 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 We're not losing. Reboot. We're rebooting. That was crap. It shouldn't force me into a loss. Like, I should be able to replay it as many times as I want. I should have done a save state. But those are just so... It's a couple of seconds. Just, we'll all deal with it. I gotta go through every single one of these entrances again. Instead of trying to tap everybody, we're just gonna try to win the match. Just win the match. All right, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Raw has come home for one of the biggest events of the year, live in the heart of New York City.
They don't come any bigger than the Big Apple, JR, and they don't get any better than the superstars of Raw.
They sure don't, King. New Yorkers don't.
Good job, ref. You're incompetent.
There's no doubt in my mind that the Raw superstars are more than up to the task. The referee is dead, and now there's no one to maintain order in this match.
Find these referees, JR. They seem to be awfully fresh.
He's got that submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here. Watch out. He reversed it. He reversed it.
Neck breaker. Damn.
He's not going to get caught with that one.
This match has the potential to be an instant classic.
All right.
I think these fans are too stupid to realize.
Legs.
How can you say that, King? How can you insult the intelligence of these guys? The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my God, JR. You can't go on without tapping after this.
And it's been reversed. A textbook reversal back. Well, you can't ever accuse
Okay,
the
Cactus
WWE
Jack.
fans. And here's the pin. What a submission hold. Could this be a tap?
It is if the hold can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long.
Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's
Now
going
we're
to win
gonna put
this.
the headlock on the Rock.
This looks familiar.
My God, that's about as tough as the first time of the season. No disrespect.
Talking about a hole you don't want to find yourself
Right.
in.
No kidding. This will rearrange your anatomy.
Stomp on the Rock a little bit. Get up, Kurt.
They already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think they're... Are you seeing what I'm seeing, King? Looks like turnabout is fair play.
I hit Stone Cold with the Stone Cold Stunner.
Look at this. You know what's coming here?
Yeah.
Hey, that's a pile driver. That's my move, JR. That's copyrighted infringement. I don't care how tough you are. There's the pin. Oh, man. I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some bad memories.
I can understand why, King. I can't even imagine the pain being inflicted here.
What a counter.
Hit Stone Cold with his own move.
I think
It's like he read his opponent's mind.
Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact that Raw is the dominant brand.
Alright, now we'll hit Bret Hart with it.
Oh, this next submission is locked in, JR. And this is a tough hole to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hole, it takes its toll on you. Oh, boy, this is not going to be an easy hole to escape from.
It sure isn't, JR. I've been on the wrong end of that one many times. He's got his opponent locked in the submission, JR.
Now Bret Hart's putting a little bit more fight.
His opponent that is out right here.
His opponent telling. He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold. We can see a tap out right here, JR.
And there's the submission. There might not be any way out of it.
There better be. But we're going to see a tap out right here. There's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
goes Bret Hart. There's Bret. Come on. What?
Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going on in the ring.
And there he goes. The submission is locked in.
Oh my gosh, he might make his opponent tap right here.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching.
Of course. Just let him hit you, Kurt. Why not?
What do you mean, JR? I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You gotta keep moving. No dog ever peed on a moving car.
Oh, that's a lovely image, King. I'd ask you where you come up with this stuff, but I don't think I want to know, quite frankly.
Damn it. I keep getting put in these moves that I've fucking long
I've seen a lot of
animations.
big guys come and go over the years, JR, but I've never seen anyone quite like Bam Bam. He went straight for the
Oh! Ah!
That was like 2 7/8, JR.
Reverse. Get up. Stop letting them do this to you.
I'll be honest, JR. Sometimes it's hard to watch Cactus Jack. He doesn't know the
Can his opponent kick out of this pinning predicament? I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR.
There goes Bret Hart.
You know, JR, when I saw this match on paper, I wasn't too sure about it, but it's turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
I'm not.
I think he's looking to end this match, JR.
There goes The Rock.
Here's the pin. Could this be it? After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
He's got his opponent in position, JR. This could be it.
Angle slam! Angle slam! He just threw his opponent into the canvas.
I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling.
He's stalking his opponent. You know what comes next.
There it is! The angle slam! I don't believe it! I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is
Pin
chanting,
Cactus.
JR.
This could be a pinfall.
There goes Cactus.
Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except when I sit here and listen to you drool over the defense.
Come on, JR. You know I'm helpless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, I know, King. And that's why I'm bringing the picture out here with
No, don't let him do these moves. You suck.
Some guys stick with one company for their entire careers and make their name that way. But it seems like Bam Bam was always on the move, looking for the next fight.
You might be right, King. He started in WWE. Moved
Of
on
course.
to ECW, and then competed in WCW. And there's no question he was a dominant force in all three companies.
Dominant isn't a word, JR. He broke superstars in half. You'd have to be crazy to get in the ring with a guy like Bigelow.
He's done. There we go. Whew.
What's the matter, champ? Feeling a little tired? A little run down? Well, you haven't seen anything yet, my friend, because this Friday, you're going to be in a 6-man elimination tag team match on SmackDown.
I don't believe this. How could Mr. McMahon just hand SmackDown a huge match like that?
Come on, JR. Mr. McMahon's the boss. He can do anything he wants.
And then 1 week from tonight,
You're going to put your championship title on the line against one of the true legends of this business and one of the greatest superstars of all time. I don't believe it, JR. Do you see what I'm seeing?
I'm gonna make Hulk Hogan
I
tap.
do indeed, King. It looks to me like Raw won't be outdone by SmackDown after all.
Oh, and if that's not enough, your title match on Raw will take place inside a steel cage. Good luck, champ, because you're gonna need it.
The champion will put his title on the line against one of the greatest legends of all time. 1 week from tonight, here on Raw.
Alright, you know what, guys? I think I'm gonna call it here. That's a high note. I feel like it's only gonna get more difficult from here on out, and I'm already getting kind of tilted, so I don't want to overdo it. We've already gone for 2 hours anyway. If I get enough likes on this video, I'll just do it again tomorrow. We'll play SmackDown versus Raw 2007 all week. If that's what gets some damn views, if that's what gets damn likes, we'll do it. So, yeah, do the thing. Check out my links. I'm on Twitch. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Kick. I'm on TikTok. And until next time, stay away from that red 40. Those other synthetic dyes suck too. And I'll catch y'all in the next stream. Peace out.